At my local Mugg and Bean, they had two cakes that I've been eyeing out. One being this one, which is their store favorite. It is a buttermilk and chocolate cake, which just looks rich, buttermilky and chocolatey. And they had a citrusy berry one. I'm not sure what it was, I can't remember, but they didn't have it at the time. So we went with the store favorites to give it a try. What I love about buttermilk is it's super rich, creamy, my favorite type of thing. I love rich flavors. And my favorite slogan for buttermilk is it's a taste of home in every bite. So I'm very curious and so excited. So let's try. I love the ratio of icing to cake. It's very pretty. The layers are so uniform. It looks very firm. The cake layer, the sponge is very dense. So it's got a good crumb on it, I'd say. It's not crumbly, it's not too soft, it's nice and spongy. Let's see. Okay, it's a little bit dry. The sponge layer is dry, but it's got good flavor. Tastes like chocolate cake. I want to, this icing is really nice. I just want to taste it on its own. It's like a butter icing, but it's not overly sweet, which is really nice. So it's very creamy, very simple. It's a very basic cake. It's not a wow factor, but it's a comfort factor. So let's see, second time. Sorry, I know I'm
tastes homemade.
Okay, I'm gonna answer that perfectly now. I just want to try the top with the ganache piece. Love ganache. Okay.
Was it proper ganache?
It's a nice, yeah, it's decent. Okay, so my overall feeling of this is it's a homey cake. So it's almost like a homemade comfort cake, not like a restaurant high-end kind of like fancy cake. It's a comfort cake, the type that you would make at home on a cold rainy day, which today is. So it's got like the feeling that I want from a buttermilk kind of cake.
Question is, will you feel sick when you finish that whole thing?
No, because it's not overly sweet. The ganache part is really nice. I do wish it was more like at the back. There was more, if it was like full coverage, because the butter icing, buttermilk butter icing, is not, it's not very sweet, but it's got the creamy kind of texture and stuff. But the ganache with the icing is actually really nice. And the ganache has the sweetness that the icing doesn't have. So it would be better if it had more ganache going down the side, but overall this is a nice comforting cake. Even though the sponge is slightly dry, the crumb is very, really nice. And it's actually quite pleasant, and it's not like heavy. It's not overly sweet, not heavy. I think it's like a good balance. I would give this, like I'd happily eat it. I'd give this a 7.2. It would get a 7.5 if it had more ganache at the back. But I think a 7.2 is decent because it is a nice cake in terms of like comfort. And for buttermilk, which is rich, I've got the richness. But it's not sickly, so it's perfect for me. So I love it. So Mugg and Bean buttermilk chocolate cake.